Now, this week, Libya hosted a major oil and gas conference in Tripoli. The North African nation is striving to reach and exceed its pre-Civil War oil production levels with the help of foreign firms. Libya's oil production was greatly affected during last year's long battle between late leader Muammar Gaddafi and pro-democracy forces aided by NATO allies. The extensive bombing campaign crippled Gaddafi's revenue flows and assisted in forcing him out of office. But the airstrikes also heavily damaged the country's oil-producing facilities. Now, Libya is hoping to boost its energy potential. The country's National Oil Corporation invited major global oil firms to Tripoli this week to explore opportunities and examine ways they can help reconstruct and revitalize the nation's energy infrastructure. Oil Minister Abdurrahman Ben Yazza says oil production is now at 1.5 million barrels per day, but they expect to reach pre-conflict production levels of 1.6 million barrels a day by mid-year.
This means a lot for the new Libya. It is a message for the world that everything is coming back to normal and that Libya is a market for improving techniques.
The dozens of foreign firms attending the conference, while looking for opportunities, are also there to lend expertise in the fields of production, exploration, refining and petrochemicals. Total, a French oil firm, is in attendance, and its North Africa Vice President Jean-Daniel Blasco says security is important.
Of course, IOCs need security for their personnel, stability of the fiscal regime, and a vision to shape the future.
Reinforcing the message, Eric Huber, director of oil and gas at Dutch firm Royal Haskoning, says security was a factor that international firms needed to monitor.
We are here already for 25 years with port-related projects, also for refinery port in Sabia. I think it's a great opportunity for a company like us to participate in the re-establishment of the Libyan oil and gas industry.
Meanwhile, U.S. Assistant Secretary of State for Economic and Business Affairs, Jose Fernandez, says he brought more than 20 American companies to the conference, including Boeing, ExxonMobil and General Electric, to explore business opportunities in other sectors besides energy.
American companies are looking to partner in health, in education, in the construction industries. These are companies that have not been to Libya. These are companies that are new to Libya.
In April, Libya started investigating foreign oil companies over their past relationships with Gaddafi's administration. According to the National Transitional Council Oil Committee, the government has requested documents from Libya's National Oil Corporation, which is in charge of contracts between private companies and the state. Industry sources say they have long expected a wide-scale probe of previous oil deals by the new leadership in Libya, who are under pressure to root out any corruption from the Gaddafi era. A byproduct of the investigation, industry sources say, could be that some old contracts are reallocated to reward countries that strongly supported last year's uprising, which ended Muammar Gaddafi's 42-year rule. Now, despite the conference and the investigations, Libya's interim government says there will be no new deals signed until after the June elections.